Alright, we're back. Game 2, Prime Icarus, Superheroes playing HoN. Game 1 going to PI, as they actually got taken to a pretty solid 50-plus minutes. Eventually came away with the victory. Never really felt like they were in too much danger of losing the game, but in some ways did their best to keep SpH in it, refusing to buy shrunken heads for reasons I never understand. But, well. We'll see how they do here in Game 2. Looking to take a 2-0 sweep and move on to the round of 8. And avoid even a chance at being relegated to silver, which would be shocking considering they spent cycle 4 in diamond. And they're definitely looking to move back there for cycle 6. Meantime, they've banned out Rhapsody and Kraken right off the bat, and Hellborn side dropping the Swiftblade ban. Presumably Cthulhuphant will be the second ban here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a first pick Parasite, assuming that's the case, because Shuriken can only play one hero.
I bet blue picks.
What a surprise.
Magnus.
You're wrong. I'm right, because I'm amazing. Tempest. Give me the count. No Tempest. There's no reason to pick that. Good job.
Why would they ban Rhapsody? That's such a waste of a ban. I mean, not like them, but I mean the other.
Maybe it's because they don't want to pick it.
They shouldn't have banned Kraken if they were going to leave Magnus and Parasite open.
They're probably going to pick Glacius.
I think they wanted Parasite, and they wanted,
Well, you need to leave yourself two options, because the other team can first pick something, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
I think they wanted to
Kraken,
bait...
not Magnus.
They needed to leave two things open, so that they had to either ban the Cthulhuphant or the Parasite. Because either they ban the Parasite
I don't know why
and
we're
the
even
Elephant,
listening to Stu. He's just a Silver Boys drafter,
right.
You know?
It confirms.
God damn it, PI. You really need a second pick of Torture.
They didn't pick Glacius?
Quincy, isn't Torture like a terrible hero?
Yeah.
Concerning your stats?
Yeah. He's been in the low 40s, high 30s win percentage for like the last 4 months or 5 months. Ever since the start of CIC.
He does good as a carry, doesn't he?
He does better as a carry, but he's still not good. I think he actually may not even do better. He did better as a carry in CIC, but he was like 50%. And I think it might be worse now than as a support. I don't remember exactly what it is.
That's because Torture is supposed to be in like push lineups.
Torture is supposed to be a zoning support that provides some push potential. The problem is he's just
exactly.
bad. Like, the damage output isn't very good. His stun is unreliable, and
he needs
dies
items
quickly. Right.
It's kind of like a pyro, except he doesn't farm as fast as a pyro.
Yeah, he doesn't
have the burst. He has like sustained AoE.
Right, which isn't good when you're a support hero with 700 health.
Exactly.
Which I've been saying for months and months and months, and nobody listens to me because they're.
Point is, who really does listen to you?
I'm a genius.
Let's be real here.
I really hope nobody listens. I hope nobody listens to me. That's a terrible idea.
Well, going in as Torture YOLO is kind of like ulting as Glacius. Like, if by some chance they don't kill you, you've done so much damage, it's like insane. But if they do kill you, then it's like you die really fast and you did nothing.
I think the advantage of the Glacius, though, is that you often have to use a stun to stop his ultimate. Torture, you don't really need to stun, you can just kill him.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the same thing with like Rhapsody, where it focuses the other team on supporting or focusing the support. Torture, you don't often see people do that. It just dies by accident. Right. Either way, Slaska getting his gauntlet. Not a huge surprise there, so Parasite can go to Shuriken, and is now going to pick up the Torture, looking for a Certus and a File hero. So a short lane carry and a Suicide. Oh, we're going with the Ophelia with the Tempest. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of Tempest cancels between the Gauntlet and the Parasite, but, like, really?
Well, I mean, they've got pretty good early heroes to be aggressive with. Magnus, Bubbles.
Yeah. I'd like to see the Tempest, though, because Tempest ultimate on top of Kelfield Interruption.
Maybe they just didn't want a Tempest because of what happened last game.
Yeah, but Tempest is so late game.
Tempest wasn't the problem last game.
Yeah, but
Tempest
like when
did well.
you sit in a game for 50 minutes
like,
as a Tempest,
it was,
and you get these big ults and you don't win, it's really demoralizing.
You know,
he probably doesn't want to play it again.
the problem with that game was Scout was totally useless. Puppet didn't do that much, but at least he did something. Scout, it was basically a 4v5 because that Scout did nothing.
But I mean, when you're playing, losses are team losses.
Okay, well, I really hope their captain's smarter than that, but oh well.
I mean, just from like what people, normal people do, Quincy. They don't blame the blame one player while they're playing him.
I'm not blaming necessarily. I don't think he played very well. I don't think that. I'm not saying he's not a good player. What I'm saying is
totally
that didn't work.
It did. So it totally sounded like you thought he was a good player.
He didn't play well last game, and I think he was a large part of the reason why they lost. But that doesn't mean that he's bad.
You just said he's bad.
Oh, there's a difference between being bad in a game and being bad. Bad players are bad most games. Good players are bad sometimes.
Well, according to his tournament stats, he's bad most games.
Well, maybe he's just bad then.
Because you just called him bad.
Maybe it's an account purchase.
I don't know.
Account purchase detected.
Confirmed.
2K purchase.
Hey, don't say that. His friends might ask him about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Sorry, cookies. Wait, which cookies are you?
Maybe he bought that account for the actual cookies.
And dropped the MMR?
That would make sense.
Sounds reasonable.
Anyway.
Maybe he even asked for stream key. He faked streams.
Gemini is the pickup over TDL. That's kind of surprising. I figured they'd be Ceratops, just go straight for Dark Lady.
Well, I mean, Gemini can't suicide, so they don't know, like, 100%. That's great.
I really hope that's not a suicide Gemini. They did ban out Ceratops pretty heavily. They banned the PM, Silhouette, and Mage Bane. They're trying to focus that short lane carry. Legion side, focusing more supports, Glacius and Engineer, and as well as a short laner and Doctor, so we'll see. But Hellborn looking for a support and a short lane. Legion side's looking to pick up a suicide. Not a ton of options left on that front. They got Pharaoh. They've got... what else? Not even looking all that hard. Oh God, really? Really?
You mad, Quincy?
You're gonna pick up an Andro as your primary support?
You sound like you're upset.
You mad? Yeah, he's mad.
Was Pyro like banned or something?
Apparently.
Pyro is not banned. Witch Slayer wasn't banned. Empath wasn't banned.
Well, maybe they've got a secret
wasn't
last
banned.
Maybe they're gonna pick up Estlins.
Huh. Aggro dual lane?
Fasti Andro's pretty good.
This is interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be a Suicide Gemini.
What are these picks on DI?
I don't know. I assume it's gonna be an aggro dual lane.
Oh, it's a carry
I told you,
pebbles
Quincy.
so far.
I told you. You mad?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's solo mid gone? Is that...
Yeah,
seems like what's happening.
I like it. They can save the Malikan with Andro. That's pretty good. Not really. I lied. It's terrible. This is...
What? Well, but I mean, like the anti-armor.
I mean, they have 3 cores that do a really, really good job of getting themselves out of trouble. And then an Andromeda. For no reason.
Let's get it on.
Like
you
literally
gonna have to sit like 3 screens back to actually swap someone out.
Right.
Because they're gonna like shell surf back, or they're gonna sword throw back, or they're gonna stun back.
The D-armor and the physical damage are gonna do nothing for Magmus and Bubbles. It's only gonna be on Malikan.
And it's not like there's like a huge cancel. Like I guess canceling Gemini ult is decent, but I mean you're gonna feed for it, and you might not even kill Gemini. It's not like there's an offensive use for it.
What the point of my Andro pick was.
Yeah, it's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Like, if you're gonna pick Malikan, frickin' Empath was on the board. Seriously?
Well, Andro's like... Okay, let's look at it positively here. Late game, Andro is a fairly good hero, and if they make it to the late game, they need a steroid for Malikan, because he's not gonna out-carry.
And Empath wouldn't have been a better steroid?
I'm not saying that he wouldn't have been better. I'm just saying, it's a steroid. I'm not saying it's terrible, but it is terrible.
I think it's kind of terrible. And it's going to be harder for them to get to the late game because Andrew is such a terrible laning phase hero.
But Andrew's better at like roaming with Magnus than like an empath is.
Yeah.
Is he? I'm not sure. It'll be better against a Gemini, but I'm not sure if it's going to be better against like Gauntlet and Pebbles. Or Torture. Wall is often more effective than a single target stun.
You'd be surprised, Quincy. You don't play Andrew, obviously.
I play Andrew occasionally, but I've basically stopped because the hero is so bad.
Hater.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, Bubbles, gonna have to shell surf away. We'll be fine.
I feel like if I get stuck on support, I love playing Andrew and just like not even supporting. You just go around killing things. Well, I mean, like, you'd still support, but go kill things.
I'm not sure that works so well in a competitive game.
Yeah, it does.
Honestly, does Malikan even need a steroid? I feel like he's going to out-carry the Gemini.
He's not going to out-carry Gemini.
He just needs to take damage, and then he's self-steroided. Right?
Like, do you honestly not think he's going to out-carry the Gemini? I really feel like he will.
No, because, like, the point of Malikan is to survive the burst damage from their carry with your, like, plus 70 armor. But if this Gemini's,
you're gonna survive physical burst damage?
He's gonna, like, no, it's saying, like, you can stand there in the fights and get auto-attacked by, like, 5 heroes. But Gemini has armor piercing, like, really late game, so he's gonna get out-carried.
I'm not sure.
They also,
if it's gonna matter.
Well, whatever, Quincy.
I mean, no, that's fair, but like, you said he needs to survive the burst damage with his armor, but it's physical armor, and physical burst damage isn't really a thing, outside of like rally.
No, Quincy, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. You're completely correct.
Exactly. Okay, when you get bursted, like when you're getting bursted, it's usually a stun. Okay.
Okay.
You get auto attacked during stuns.
Right.
So all you're taking is magic damage, which is why when you have BKB and you ult on Malikan, you take like 0 damage. Because they can't auto-attack you either, because you have fucking a million armor. Like, normally a Gemini could just sit there and auto-attack you with like a Frostwolf skull and you take like a lot of damage. Which he can, because he has armor piercing. But like a Dark Lady can't sit there and auto-attack a Malikan with ult and BKB up. Well, maybe not Dark Lady is the best.
Okay, this Torture is gonna die.
Yeah, he's a potato.
I don't understand why Bubbles did that. He probably could kill the Torture.
He's okay. He didn't have mana. He didn't feel like taking the risk.
I think he had plenty of health, and he was eating a tango. I really feel like he could have killed that Torture. There was a lot of creeps on his butt. Anyway, Invis and
I hope you understand what I was saying, Quincy.
I mean, I sort of get where you're coming from. I just don't think it's going to matter, because between the Hellborn Zeal and the additional lifesteal, plus the possession just being really, really powerful, I don't think it's going to matter. I think he'll just,
and like, to this guy in chat, you don't pick him for the armor. I'm just saying it's like an added bonus to your ult. Your ult's not just like a War Beast ult. Like, War Beast, at least you get critter, and like bonus HP. Now can you get armor?
Right.
It's like the same concept. It's not just like an ult to change forms.
I don't think that he's going to outcarry. I don't think Gemini's going to outcarry Malikan late game.
We'll see.
We will see. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah, we might. That last game was pretty late game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe we will, and maybe we won't. I actually don't even know.
Let me just cheat here. It might.
Yeah.
Bad Quincy. I cheated.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I looked. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I'm just gonna say there's a high likelihood that this game could take a while. Unless it's like 30 minutes of buy zone on the replay timer.
Shuriken is failing in the woods, 240 gold per minute, hasn't even ganked. What the hell are you doing, man? They're really, really trying to prevent this Bubbles from doing anything. And it's kind of working, but, like, well, they gotta kill him? They might. Yeah, a couple more auto attacks and he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Not gonna matter. But, Ceratops, 370 GPM. Ooh, misses the hatchet. What a player.
Well, you're just really pessimistic, Quincy. I don't appreciate this pessimism. That's my job.
We can both be pessimistic. It's fine.
No. We need one optimist. And someone with no opinion whatsoever.
And we don't have people.
Exactly. No, we have 3 people. Are you sure? Oh my god.
It's not gonna work because we're both pessimists.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm being
I can
pessimistic
roleplay.
about our I get it? Okay, no, it's fine.
No, that's terrible.
It's fine.
See, Quincy, I'm a born optimist. I just said I could roleplay being a pessimist
Okay.
if needed one.
Guys, look at how effective this Andro is. She's just sitting there at level 2. It's good stuff.
She's gonna be good late.
She's gonna run right into the
Don't you worry about it.
Oh, Gemini.
She might actually die.
Oh,
wait! They're
this
gonna
is a
kill
bad
him.
plan, Gemini.
Andro's
This is a
done.
really bad plan.
No, that was just all Andro.
Should have just run away.
His hero looked so shit
How?
that he thought that he could kill it.
How did they not see that? Magnus was missing for forever. Why did... What?
I don't know.
Because somebody was occupying the lane. So they didn't call missing, obviously.
I
Yeah,
don't understand.
like there's no
Magnus
like
missing a
when
lot
you
of
when you
bastards.
hold down Alt and click on the map, it doesn't let you say Magnus missing from middle. It only lets you like just say missing from middle.
Now
So
they
if
look at the
someone else is
minimap,
mid.
they're like, look, a hero's there.
Yeah.
And clearly these guys don't have any sort of way to communicate with each other other than all clicking the map.
Yeah, there's not that voice, there's not that video thing yet in HoN.
That's true.
Yeah, and you never know if like S2 muted them.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
What if they were silenced?
Yeah.
I got silenced once. I called a GM, or I said to a GM in all chat that he got raped by Turkish butt pirates. And I got silenced for a week.
Boy, S2 clearly has a
Oh,
sense
man,
of
that
humor
was
about
great.
stuff. Well
For an
done.
entire week.
Gauntlet, no!
That was fantastic.
Gauntlet, no! He's dead.
Garland died to a Andro gang.
Yep. Big plays.
Gemini, what are you doing, buddy?
To be fair, they did pick the Torture as a support on the Legion side, so as far as the
This is true.
battle of really bad supports goes, it's pretty even. I think it does favor Legion a little bit. Torture's not as bad as Andro. At least he does something at some point. But another invis on this Andro. Bubbles shell surfing randomly. Okay. There's 4 heroes in middle. That's cool. Meanwhile, Pebbles is just free farming in bottom, but only has 385 gold per minute for some reason. I feel like this Pebbles should be farming a lot better.
I mean, it's 385 is more than a free farm number.
You had Bloodlust,
True.
so
But it was probably at the cost of like a wave and a half
yeah. I mean, they did
or something.
a lot to try to zone the bubbles out. So yeah, maybe. Malikan's pretty similar. Actually, Malikan's got higher GPM than Pebbles does.
Yeah, he has an alchemist bonus.
Oh, he does. Look at that.
Oh damn.
Anyway,
What's
Gemini's
those two?
dead.
We got Gemini.
It's Andromeda hero doing work. He probably has the Salaman aura on this Andro, but you don't know because you don't play Andro.
Well, Andro's definitely doing work in that she was not involved in that kill at all.
Oh, too. It's better than torture already.
Yep, it's true. Confirmed. And looks like they're going to take top tower as well. Legion side pushing bot tower, and Torturer's and Hamlet going to do some damage. Parasite, I don't think he got the value for that creep. The tower just killed it. Oops.
And that Malikan's been sitting on 2 Midas charges for like a minute and a half now.
A Hellborn tower.
Yeah. Who cares? Get the Skeleton King. It's not a valuable creep, but...
It's
Oh,
literally like,
Alkaron's Malikan.
yeah.
Let's go against the Parasite.
Yeah. And there's always going to be a creep for Parasite because they have no Ophelia.
I like how they killed the Skeleton
Yeah,
King and then tried to stack it. Like, that was really?
Yeah.
He might not be. Well, he's a carry player, so he should know.
I mean, yeah, and the
But I mean,
corpse
some
is
people
lying
that don't
there.
usually get Alk Bones don't know that it leaves a corpse.
It's lying there on the ground, so you can also see it.
Calm down, Quincy. You're thinking too much into things.
Probably right.
This Malikan really needs investment, though. I mean, Pebbles doesn't blink.
All he needs to do is... I mean, he's got 1,000 health. So.
I mean, their entire Legion team is like all magic damage.
Yeah, that's true. At least until like the very late game when Gemini gets going, which is going to be a very long time because he's got 152 gold per minute.
Well, and Pebbles too. Pebbles is pretty hard.
Okay, Pebbles has a blink. What's he doing? Why isn't he ganking things?
He's a carry. He doesn't feel like ganking.
There's no Wisp in this game. It doesn't work.
And maybe he wants level 9.
I don't think he needs level 9.
I don't think so either. He can kill the Andro, no question. He can kill the Bubbles. He can kill the Ophelia.
Maybe not the Magnus. Because it's not really that smart to like run around by yourself on Pebbles. You need that like extra hero to secure the kill.
Well, he's also giving away the fact that he's got a blink.
Yeah, he's pretty potato. He could just like kill Bubbles bottom. He could have killed Bubbles like 5 times by now.
They need to get this bottom lane to file and let him farm. He shouldn't be sitting top. And
he's getting farmed up.
Yeah, I mean he's getting it, which is surprising enough, but
yeah. Malikan's waiting to stack this camp. Interesting.
He did the same thing again, though.
Yeah, he might instant creep inside of the camp. He's gonna be like, watch this camp support.
He definitely doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know.
He's gonna say the camp support.
It doesn't actually leave a corpse, like, right away. It's just kind of bugged. Like, Quincy probably doesn't know that.
I don't know anything. So, yeah, there's a good chance I don't know whatever it is that you're talking about. Parasite wants to kill this Magnus. Speaking of which, Magnus having a pretty terrible time, 2:32 p.m. And Slaskeets get 330. Considering that Slaskeets died already, and Magnus has 2 assists, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
You're in trouble, Malikan. Well, with Steam Bath and Lava Surge, he'll be fine. All done.
Did you just say Malikan's in trouble?
Yes, I did. I meant to say Magnus.
I was looking at Malikan the entire time, and I was about to say, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, they have 5 Thunderbringers in this Legion team, so if they all hit R at the same time, they'll just die.
Oh.
Anyway, Ophelia's actually in trouble.
They're in.
Never mind, guys,
really
it works.
These creeps.
Wow, that's all of them, too. That's going to be really suffer. Especially since Malikan has outbones, he's not going to leave any camps. Selfish bastard.
So I assume that's eventually for the Parasite.
Oh my god, he canceled his port. Malikan canceled port.
Here's my question.
Oh my god. But why?
Why the hell would you buy... Why the hell would you buy Alchemist Bones on Malikan when there's Bubbles in the game, so if you want to counter the Parasite, you can put it on Bubbles, and Malikan has much better farming items.
Malikan takes damage, then he gets stronger, right? So it like sets you up perfectly to do more damage,
right? Makes sense. Got it. Get a Blood Chalice. Or get an Insanitarius and just like leave it on for a while before you get into a fight.
That's the stupidest thing. Maybe Martyr Insanitarius is viable.
That'd be
Martyr carry with Insanitarius.
Bubbles, you're in a lot of trouble. It gets pushed back, but actually we'll just be able to shell search for the port. Eruption going off, they're not going to be able to stop this. They will, in fact. The stun and the face comes out at the same time. Magnus is dead. Look at Andro, what a support hero. Doing so much.
This Malikan had a port. Malikan had a port. I think I had that fight.
Yeah.
Looks like it would have been different. They're going to keep pushing on the Legion's
I don't know if he thought it was like a hatchet. He thought his port was a hatchet, or like what the hell he was doing. But...
They do look similar.
Well, he used it earlier, and like right next to a group camp that he was killing.
Yeah, but I don't know where he was porting to.
He was porting to the 2nd tier tower top.
Oh.
So he probably did click it like a hatchet.
Yeah.
File still has 200 gold per minute. Like.
Well, he hasn't gotten any kills.
I know, but
or like
feels like he should have been able to free farm a little bit faster than this.
He's also not farming with his ult at all.
He was before. He had his dog split up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That must have just been a regen then. I'm being pessimistic, Quincy.
puzzle box on Parasite. What level? Damage short can you got inside of a creep? What did I tell you?
Level 1. It's level 1. No, it's level 2. It is level 2.
It probably should be 316 GPM.
Level 1. Level 2. Want to bet?
Oh, the Gauntlet Invis, Wild Hunter Invis, double gank.
Magnus, game sense.
Kabam.
Nope,
Kablam.
not enough
luck.
game sense.
Kablam!
There it is.
Kablam. That's
He's
level
in
2,
trouble.
right? That's level 1.
Yeah, you can't dodge a melee range Gauntlet ulti, that's for sure.
I called it, Quincy. It's level 1.
It is level 1.
Get wrecked.
What's level 1?
His E is level 1.
There's level 2. Puzzle box. So, lots of tower kills. HTS3 taking out 4 towers in 15 minutes, including 2 tier 2s. Not
And
bad.
they need investments. They still
Wait, isn't
need
it the
investments.
team with Ophelia that's supposed to be doing that?
Killing
Yeah.
towers? Ideally, yes.
Yeah.
Although Parasite, at this point, pushes pretty much just as hard as Ophelia does. Like, get inside the health
Especially
cannon,
since
it's pretty
Ophelia
ridiculous.
doesn't have the best pushing creeps.
And all the creeps keep getting taken by this Malakin, who's gonna be in some trouble. Sword throw right into the trees. Oops. You're dead. Drops possession.
He ulted.
Maybe not.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Could be
he's actually
fine.
okay. Looks like it's fine.
The
Hook
stunning,
gauntlet, not
stunning,
gonna happen.
no!
Bubbles Kelfield on to 3, not bad.
Oh my
Very
god,
low
that's done.
cooldown spells. Pebbles gonna be back up here in a second.
Oh,
Torture to die right off the
no.
bat. And Parasite could be in some trouble.
Oh,
Drops the
Malakin
leech,
hit
trying to
the
run away,
Pebbles.
but the Gemini not gonna be there. And it looks like Bubbles in the background will be able to finish off Andromeda. Gauntlet Blast onto Malakin. He's not going to die thanks to the 2-man Lava Surge from Magnus. And Pebbles coming actually back in with the Portal Key. Will get the Chuck to finish him off. Magnus going to try to finish off Pebbles. That's not going to happen. He goes back to kill somebody else. Bubbles has to port away. Parasite inside of a Minotaur. They're going to try to finish off Ophelia. That's going to be a pretty easy kill. Buyback from Malakin, and he's going to port back in. Has no ultimate. They will instead kill Cookies on that Bubbles, and we'll see if Parasite can get out of this. Wouldn't be surprised if he does. Drops the leech, running away. And he's trying to avoid the Ophelia creeps, but the puzzle box is doing so much damage, and he's going to
He had
do
double
some
outputs
more.
and he used none of them.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on here. Magnus with the stun, and it looks like Parasite won't be able to get anything else. Going to try to clean up the Ophelia creep, but that's going to be about it. And yeah, so
Oh, why would you
Pretty
troll
solid
yourself
fight.
like that?
well, if he'd used the Alk Bones on the Mauler, he would have killed himself more or less, and if he'd done it earlier, it might have been more effective. But
It's like a level 1 puzzle box, isn't it?
yeah, but it still does like 400 damage. It's level 2 puzzle box, and it does. That's just what 500 damage, and he had 450 health. So
And it does bonus damage because he's draining mana.
No, I mean, he has 500 health now because he just got wailed on by those things, like, with 15 auto attacks.
Yeah, he's a potato.
I mean, if he had used it earlier on to kill one of the earlier creeps that Parasite had, that would have made sense, because he was in a Minotaur for a while, but I think if he had tried to kill the puzzle box at the end of that fight, he would have killed himself. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. But I mean,
mean-
I'm talking about at the beginning.
Yeah, to be
It's
fair,
like-
he soared through into the trees and then walked out of them, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure how much to expect.
What did he buy? A Mighty Blade? Why doesn't he have a Vestment? Get a fucking Vestment! Oh my
It's getting a
god.
shrunken head.
What's the point of investment if you're gonna have a shrunken head?
He's not gonna get
Like
a Shrunken for a while. He's a potato. He's not actually gonna be able to get that Shrunken.
Oh,
for
Andrew's
a
dead.
while.
What a hero.
Did he just buy a Nullstorm recipe?
That's what he just bought.
He's not selling it.
I'm confused.
He hasn't sold it yet.
I'm very confused.
Did he just waste 135 gold?
150.
150 gold?
75, you mean? Because if he sells it...
Yeah, well. Anyway, eruption going off, and will they be able to kill the Gauntlet? No. Portal key away. Looks like he'll be just fine. Malkin won't be able to chase. They did manage to pick off the bubbles and didn't get any losses for it, so
That's actually
Burst.
pretty cool.
not bad.
He like blinked out of a wave.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn
A Magnus
tower.
wave. It was cool.
He would
Fine.
never have been able to do that if he was against US West.
I cannot be stolen.
Well done with the swap, Andrew. Saves her own face, but puts Malik in a little bit more danger. Parasite going to be in some trouble. Gonna get silenced out. Has to run away with the puzzle box, and he actually is going to die here.
You use your fucking alchemist bones. It's
No.
Two
600
charges.
gold.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? It's like
Oh,
600
gonna
gold
connect
if you do both.
Magnus. We'll get the counter lava surge though. The Parasite puzzle box is still there. Gauntlet really realizing that was a bad plan. And also
Oh, this
dies.
guy's a fucking troll.
He hasn't used his alt bones in like 10 years.
Well,
Well, he is
That's
it once.
catapult.
No, but
He's not
you get
greedy.
300 gold. You get 300 gold from each puzzle box.
he's not greedy.
That's like the best creep you can get, I think, right? Maybe not.
I think Vagabonds get
Yeah,
326.
are a lot.
Still.
But that's it.
I mean, he should
I
just
don't
be
know.
killing them because they're annoying as shit, and that's the whole reason he. I would assume that's a large part of the reason he got the Alchemist Bones was to get rid of the puzzle box minions.
I don't know. If I was on his team, I'd flame him more and more.
Yes.
Because that's like 2 times he's done that. He's had 2 charges and he's had puzzle block minions in front of him. Like, does he just not have enough, like, APM? Or brain APM? Or, I don't know.
I'd flame him for getting the
Using-
Alchemist Bones at all when there's a bubbles on your team that can make much better use of it.
Well, so now you, like, expect the bubbles to get it.
I don't. What I'm saying, I don't want bubbles to really get it either. If you're gonna get an Alchemist Bones to counter Parasite, why would you do it on Malikan?
Well, because back in the day, people would get Alch Bones on carries anyways. It is a thing people do.
Okay.
Get Alch Bones on a
That's
carry.
a bad idea. Our thinking has evolved since then.
Again, well,
I mean, it's not necessarily a bad idea against a Parasite, because the puzzle box is annoying as hell, but, like, get it on Bubbles, who can take cover of the Muller damage. Anyway, Pebble's gonna jump in. Actually doesn't get the Stalagmites off quite yet. I know he did. He did something anyway. Burst down Magnus pretty much immediately. Kelfield onto the Pebbles, and he's gonna fall in the background. Looks like Magnus has the first turn. Maliak gets the possession up. So now he's falling. The ultimate from Oath going through as the rest of the side quickly trying to back off. Gemini gonna get caught out with the Lava Surge. Actually disjoints the stun from Andromeda with his Twin Fangs. Twin Breath right there as well. Sword throw not gonna
well, now he
connect,
has no mana.
but he will just be able to take a bunch of
Use your
damage.
bonus, you idiot!
Yeah, seriously. There we go. It worked. He did it. He took a whole bunch of damage, but he did it. Magma's gonna get turned
Use the
around
second one,
by
you
the
potato.
Gemini and Gauntlet off the side here. Actually, Parasite just gonna be able to run away because they weren't able to lock him down after he got popped out of the Wizard or Mauler.
If he did it sooner, he would have fucking died.
He probably would have.
Jesus Christ, this Malik.
I think he figured it out, though.
Yeah.
He figured out the thing.
Use your Midas! There we go.
There we go. Yeah, doesn't matter.
He figured out the thing.
Maybe he got
Vindicator, use
Alchemist
your
Bones
E, Vindicator.
because
Vindicator, use
his
your
team
E.
told him to, and he didn't understand why. And they finally just had to tell him, okay, this is why you have Alchemist Bones.
Is that really all Magnus has? I thought he was mid.
He was mid, but he got crapped on.
It was
He
a
keeps
solo
dying.
gun.
It was a 1v1, and they ganked the Gauntlet a couple of times and killed him once. And he still got destroyed.
I thought he had like 1800 gold at one point.
Guess not.
I'm pretty sure he did. Maybe that was when he bought back and then he died again.
Yeah, possible.
I think he might have. Well,
He did buy back. But I
he
don't
has
know
bought
when.
back. So did Malik, yeah.
Yeah, Malikan bought back.
On the top fight, and when he died,
Could have
he
paid
got
for his
jumped.
buyback by using his Alchemist Bones at one time, but he didn't.
Probably.
So overall,
I don't know about
GPM,
this
sad
this,
time for the Melbourne team.
orb first dog.
Plus
What's
$10
my orb is
stats.
pretty shit stats, so
Elemental
I mean
Force.
it's like good on Gemini technically, but the stats are pretty shit.
That's inefficient.
If he's gonna buy a fucking Geos, then just get like the Firebrand first. It helps you farm faster anyways.
Right. I mean, we used to see players go like max Elemental Force and then
I know,
stats.
but like he's not doing that, and it's also really bad in this meta.
Yeah.
Because you can't like just fucking dodge on Gemini. I mean, it's not like this meta specifically, but I mean,
Well, it's
you know, it's just bad in general. If you have an active team like this and you're fucking getting stat items to max your or to increase your E in old form.
I mean, to be fair, I think he's trying to go for a little more carry-oriented build in case this continues to go for like 30 more minutes and Pebbles and Parasite become less effective with their burst and they actually have to face up against a Malachi who's pretty damn farmed.
I don't know. I think a Firebrand or an Ice Brand would do more at this point in terms of rep stats. Especially since he doesn't really need the end portion of the orb. Since he keeps sending dogs back to base anyways for mana, so.
Hellborn pretty backed up into their base at this point. They have lost all outer towers, and they've only taken one. So that's not great.
Interesting to note, Andros maxed his W and he's going E now instead of stun damage. I like it.
Yeah?
Because he was pretty potato early game anyways, so I mean, you know,
That's,
at least he's
that's not like...
used. Ophelia just took over the wrong creep.
Oops. Or maybe they want that creep.
Oh, maybe he wanted it. That's right. Malakin's not using his output.
Nope. Gotta kill that Vagabond.
Oh yeah, maybe he was being, like, giving the farm to Malakin.
Except he didn't output it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello?
Well, Minotaur. Get it. There we go. Well done.
Oh,
You get sent out.
He
Label
definitely
Parasite.
figured out
Yeah,
the thing.
looks like it.
Figured the thing out.
Sure can. Paying for this. Kelfield and Pebbles as well, but no silence. Possession goes through those, so they get the fear. Poke back. Pretty nice from Gauntlet, actually trying to save his buddy. That was interesting. I think he did take the Lava Surge stun. Regardless, he manages to die. But
they should really make something happen with this. Like, they're getting all these picks, but they're not taking towers.
Nah.
They could Kong right now. They could Kong.
I'm not
They
sure
could,
if
but
they
they're
can.
not. I mean, there's 2 towers that they can take.
Like, do they have
But
enough
they're not.
damage to Kong? Seriously.
They do. Malakin does a lot of damage.
He does, but Bubbles does pretty much nothing.
Well, I mean, they
Magnus
have
isn't gonna
the
do a lot.
dimensional link.
That's true.
Exactly.
They do have to get Aura. Hasted Torturer's running around.
I don't know.
Being a nerd. Speaking of which, Torturer has an Astrolabe. It's not bad.
Yeah, he's pretty farmed. He did get like 600 extra gold too, because he won Striders instead of Steam Boots towards his next item.
It's true.
But Andro does not have anything.
Well, overall farm, pretty substantially in favor of Legion side. 4 heroes over 300 GPM. And Gemini's continuing to increase his farm. Malakin's doing really well at 500 gold per minute, but everybody else is doing horribly. 27 minutes in, still no portal key on Magnus, and it doesn't look like it's going to be up anytime soon.
I don't know how.
Yeah, this is bad. Like, they really need a portal key on Magnus and Bubbles.
This is like 30 minutes. He's farming less than like Torture, right? Almost the same.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I would kick Malakin out of the woods and say, Magnus, go get a portal key.
I mean, at this point, though, Magnus needs like level 16.
They're just holding hands, like, this entire time.
Yeah, they could be farming their wood. Like, they have vision of their woods. I don't understand why they're not making use of, like, top lane and their jungle right now. It just doesn't make any sense. They're all holding Cox mid, farming the wave.
Yeah. I don't know, if I was Magnus, I'd almost buy a Beast Heart instead of a Pika.
Yeah, at this point, if he doesn't fucking get it, like, he can just tank up at least. Maybe be at least somewhat useful. You can start leveling stats overall, because, you know...
They're gonna kill this Illusion Gauntlet, so that's good. He was trying to take the ward out.
Kill the ward. They should know there's a counter. They have an eye.
They should know that. It's on cooldown for 3 seconds.
Why did you waste the counter?
Because it was on cooldown for 3 seconds.
So?
You can't wait 3 seconds. What if they kill their entire team and win the game?
And now they should know that that counter ward was far enough away that it didn't show the ward, so they have another ward bot river. They should know.
Yep. Well, I mean, they saw the counter ward because they had a ward of Rev there, so they know exactly where the ward is and the ward of Rev.
Well, they don't know where the ward is, because I'm pretty sure this now his ward is like just out of range of that Rev.
No, it's not. That definitely sees that Rev.
For sure? They didn't look. I mean, they used the eye like they were trying to look for a bot ward.
Okay, no, Zowi's ward sees that ward of Rev because they had a ward of Rev next to the person's ward of sight.
I mean, their ward of Rev doesn't show.
Doesn't show Zowi's. No.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
I thought you were saying Zowi's didn't see.
No.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
You're. Oh God.
But it doesn't see it because it's a word of sight and not a word of revelation.
Am I speaking English? Am I not speaking English, Spencer? What's the matter with you?
That was not me saying the stupid thing. That was Borbeater saying the stupid thing. I know why you would get confused because it usually is me. But hey, puzzle box. That's an effective item. I'm gonna go for a Kong here, but they already saw that because the word of sight. So, Melbourne side.
Use your outbound.
Use your vagabond assassin to purge the puzzle box.
Nope, Gemini gonna jump on top of Bubbles. He's pretty low, and Stalagmite's gonna go through. Actually, that doesn't do very much. Maybe with Gauntlet Blast, they will kill Bubbles right off the bat, but Cerato's gonna be in a lot of trouble. He's gonna die, and in the background, Shorthand's going for a couple of heroes at the same time. Gauntlet can be in some trouble. There's Gemini back in with the stun. Andro with the swap out, and they will still try to kill this Malakin. Looks like he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Almost dead, not quite there. Shorthand cannot get involved. And there's Ophelia Andro with the face hug though, and the Minotaur is taken over. And there will be a really force Parasite back out.
Malakin got sent home and ported back into that fight faster. That would have been nice. You know what I miss people doing? Buying post haste when you have no Ophelia, so that way you can be sent home all the time.
I think people should buy more post haste in general, but hey.
Yeah.
It's a little too expensive.
I mean, it enhances your farm if you're in like a flash farm hero.
And if you're a split pushing hero, especially like Silhouette with a post haste, can you imagine how annoying that would be?
Kongor has been slain.
Very annoying. Anyway, 3-man Stalagmites actually, not bad, but Gauntlet's gonna get jumped before he can come back in. Infernal Stability's still there. Gemini can't stun anything. Possession goes down. 2-man stun from Torture. They get the face hog down onto Magnus, and he's just gonna die because he's not very tanky. Meanwhile, Gemini gonna try to finish off his bubbles. Should be able to do so. Gets chucked back onto Andro, who's also now gonna be in some trouble. Gets her mana burn. There's a death. And we'll see if they can get any more out of this. Doesn't look like it. Gauntlet can try to hook in. That's not going to happen. They will finish off the Ophelia Minotaur. And this is going to be turning into a bot tower push. Should be pretty easy.
Malakin
has the he's got the sword throw, and he's got the shrunken head up. Trying to kill this. He finally does kill the puzzle box wizard. Shortcut is just like, all right, fine, I'll go act.
Like he still doesn't have a blue or a green sword on.
Nope.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
Does this guy like not play Malakin or something?
A Hellborn barracks has been
that's
destroyed.
bot racks.
His blue sword was down and he was ranged form. He could have auto attacked that entire time. They were going on Ophelia creeps.
Alright. You turn the blue sword on, there you go. Happy now? I'm gonna kill the catapult, but it looks like Pebble is going to be the focus. Instead, he's going to turn that on Malakin, and Malakin actually could be in a lot of trouble. Takes the Gauntlet Blast and the Torture Stun. He's going to die. Cerato's will be in a lot of trouble, but he had the token, so it's fine. We got Gemini coming back up with a dog form, looking to finish up Ophelia. Looks like it would be the end of that. Magnus with the jump, but the Eruption not quite there. He does have a portal key now, so that's pretty important, but doesn't actually make any use of it. For it. Yeah, he stole his vestments, and that's pretty much it, I think.
He got rid of his hatchet for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't think he did. It's on the ground. Yeah, it's on the ground below the, or near the bot lane.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm looking at it.
Where?
Near the Hellborn base in the bot lane.
Ping it!
Yeah?
Ping it!
That's
I'm
gonna work.
pinging it right now.
Ping it!
I'm pinging it.
I can't see you. Do I have you on ignore?
Borbeater, are you even in this game?
Oh, what are those things by the minimap? What? Toggle push bar visibility. Ooh, that's cool. What's toggle detail?
What's a push bar?
Who cares?
Oh. What's the unit frame? Oh, those are unit.
Portal key on Parasite. I haven't talked about too much any items, but Gemini has picked up the Geometer's Bane.
Let's replay controls. Ooh.
Crosswolf.
I like this.
Pebbles, Hellflower, Shrunken Head, Portal Key, obviously Astrolabe on Torch we talked about, PK, Shrunken, and Helm on Gauntlet. So they're pretty damn tanky on this Legion side, and they got plenty of PK initiation.
Their dog bought another orb.
Yes, he did. But he's working on a Frostwolf skull, so that makes sense.
I mean, he bought the Geos with his other orb, which doesn't make any sense. He should have just bought the Firebrand first. It helps you farm faster than the orb. And it's not like they were ganking. I mean, he hasn't, like, died outside of a team fight besides his first 2 deaths.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, it's not like he needed the extra tankiness.
Malkin and Sanitary is shrunken on top of the Whispering Helm and Alchemist Bones that he's had for forever. Andrew's got pretty much nothing. Bubble still without a portal key, not especially close to one, has Gravelock and Power Supply. Magmus has finally picked up his portal key, and Ophelia with Ring of Sorcery and Astrolabe, but still red boots. So in general, Hellborn side's items not great. Legion side doing much better in that respect, and they're just going to kill this tower because there's double damage Pebbles, who's hitting pretty hard, specifically for 615 damage. So he's just like, bam, bam, bam,
you guys
bam.
defend your base? Hello?
No.
I feel like this Malakin should just,
fine.
like, sword throw away.
Well,
Get a
the
fucking...
Kelp just under the Gemini, though. Actually, Torturing is take a lot of damage because for some reason it's pushed way up. Eruption going off in the background. But the portal, the Shrunken Heads are up, especially from the Pebbles. Is taking damage. He's going to be able to kill out the Malakin first off. They also managed to finish off Andromeda. We'll see if Gemini can chase down Bubbles. Doesn't look like he can get there in time. And that'll be his second set of racks.
I'm not sure if you saw
Possibly
it.
a third set.
Barracks has been destroyed.
But that Andro, he tried clicking the Malakin, like his hero, instead of clicking on the left, like his portrait. So he swapped Ophelia on accident.
Oops.
The Malakin died. That was a bad play.
Well,
Not that it would have mattered. But I mean,
Andro's not a great hero, so I'm not going to really...
I mean, if he clicked the side, he would have saved it.
I'm just saying, Andro's bad. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
If it was Rhapsody, you wouldn't have to click anything. Just press R. It would have been fine.
Negative Nancy.
Yep.
Whatever.
Board Beater, save us from our negativity. Say something positive about that game. Or the series.
Positive about that game? I don't know. I feel like Hellborn was...
It doesn't have to be about Hellborn.
guess
You can praise Prime Icarus. They play
Yeah,
well.
I guess I can praise PI, like Shorcan, Parasite, oh my god. Shorcan.
What a player.
Oh my god. Everyone like Shorcan on Facebook.
Very important. Alright, well, Art, you have anything else to add? No? It's fine.
Gemini was positive. He had positive KD.
Yep, and yeah, actually the third
So did
highest farm in the
Pebbles
game.
and
Not bad.
Parasite. Malakin was positive too. That's something they got for Hellborn.
Alright, well, I don't care anymore. I'll do it. Series, PI takes it 2-0. Well done to them. They've gone to the round of 8, and SpH drops down to lose bracket round 1. I will note that they actually got a bye in the losers bracket round 1, and they just moved on to losers bracket round 2 because nobody in losers bracket round 1 actually played a game. They all just either got forfeit wins or were relegated to silver. So interesting stuff there. But that'll do it for this series, and I'll do it for the cast for now.